Okay, so how about Antonio?
Yes.
Antonio, tell me your topic. What the fuck is my pencil?
I don't know where your pencil's at, but
You're talking about your topic.
my topic is recasting people.
Oh fuck.
Tell us more.
Like choose somebody that you like. Like if you want to, like, let's say I'm Captain America. Who would you recast for Captain America or Dexter or Breaking Bad, whatever?
Mm-hmm. Like just for any, like a movie character or a show character, right?
Yeah. Like
Well, what would you pick?
maybe Captain America. I'd replace him with Jimmy Fallon. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Not Jimmy Fallon. What's his
Barack
name?
Obama?
No.
America.
No. Channing Tatum, because I really like Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Oh, you told me that your other pick would also be Channing Tatum?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God, because I was about to say, if you pick Channing Tatum for...
Channing Tatum can do anything, apparently.
Channing Tatum, he's the guy from Magic Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't recognize him from that. I recognize him from
What?
21 Jump Street.
That's true. I was thinking of that because Jimmy Fallon, that skit he did, Magic Mike.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Magic Mike.
But I don't know, him?
Channing Tatum,
I don't see, I prefer...
Chris.
I'm
not.
Oh, is you saying if you had to pick someone else, it would be him?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were saying like
no.
You would prefer him no matter
no.
no matter
I'm
what.
saying like if you had to choose.
I don't know.
You don't have to do Captain America. That was just an example.
No, I know. But I don't know if I like Channing Tatum. I don't think I like him that much at all. I don't know why. Like, isn't he doing Gambit?
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
is he?
Yeah, he is. He's playing Gambit.
He's doing what? Oh yeah, he's gonna be Gambit.
It's just so weird. I don't
think he's French enough.
Is Gambit French? I don't know much about
Gambit is French.
I don't know much about X-Men in general.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love X-Men.
Phoenix?
What? Like no, X2 is a fantastic movie.
Never seen it. I've seen Days of Futures Past.
We need to have okay. Now a lot of people skip on the older ones that haven't seen them because they're like, oh well, the universe was rebooted, so I don't need to know any of this. But you at least need to watch X1 and X2.
Didn't they change Colossus?
If you don't even watch X1, at least just watch X2 because it's one of the best. In my opinion, it rivals Days of Future Past as like the best X-Men movie. Because X2 was so good in my opinion. It had so much good stuff. X1 was, them introducing the character, X-Men whatever. And then, X3 was horror. It had way too much. But X2 had a nice combination of they kind of brought in some more characters. It was a little bit more of a deeper story, but they had plenty of characters. The writing was so good. It was very, very good, and it's one of the best X-Men movies in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So good.
Yeah, I thought it was idea, by the way, for switching casting whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Daredevil, I'd want Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, I knew.
Oh yeah,
because I always wanted Michael C. Hall as Daredevil.
Yeah, same.
Because I think he'd make a perfect Daredevil.
I think I
want him to play Carnage.
That'd be cool too.
That'd be awesome.
Carnage is
That's
fantastic.
such a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that too, actually. Yeah.
Daredevil, it's a little harder for me just because when I think of him, like
he's got the deep what is it, Grady whatever voice. He can do that.
I think he's got a voice, but there's just something about the way he looks that it's to me it's not as Daredevil as
Buff
I'd like
hell?
it to be.
I think he'd be perfect Daredevil.
Well, I don't really understand why you want Daredevil to have a gritty voice. I mean, he's a lawyer. He's supposed to have a charming kind of...
True, but when he's Daredevil...
he's supposed to have a gritty...
to change his voice or whatever.
Because he doesn't want to everyone know who he is.
Just because he needs to scare people.
Yeah, that's
his whole tactic. That's his whole fighting tactic, is that he scares people.
That's why, because, I mean, if he doesn't kill, he's got to scare them.
No,
exactly.
I recently rewatched the show, and Charlie Cox pretty much talks how he normally talks sometimes.
He doesn't talk all day.
Yeah, he doesn't act
he'll yell every once in a while, but that's him yelling. That's his voice getting louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
But normally he talks the way he normally talks.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's pissed off, and then he'll yell.
Maybe I'm just biased because I really like Michael C. Hall.
Maybe. Well, no, I thought that'd been awesome.
Because I think it was because I saw rumors a long time ago that he was gonna play Daredevil, and I was like, oh, that's like the perfect casting. But I like Charlie Cox. Like Charlie Cox does a great job.
I love the whole John Bernthal playing Punisher.
Yeah, that's cool too. Oh yeah,
that was good casting.
Yeah.
That was perfect casting. I don't think you could have picked anyone better for someone that's like morally ambiguous and like kind of military.
Shane
a military, morally ambiguous person. He's the perfect person to cast as that.
I thought of another person I'd like to replace, and that'd be Kylo Ren. I choose Andrew.
Oh my god.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, same.
Now we're not talking about like some actor named Andrew. I'm talking about the man sitting across from me right now, Andrew, my brother Andrew. He'd be a perfect Kylo Ren. He looks just like him.
I do. I look nothing.
Well, if he just looks like him, why replace him?
Yeah, it's true. I can't act for shit.
Dang, that's not what I said. But
because,
okay.
Okay.
That's how I took it.
Okay, let me phrase it this way. What's the name of the actor that plays Kylo Ren?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. You know, he plays Kylo Ren. Andrew
is Kylo Ren. Called it.
Oh yeah.
So like,
great.
What's better? There's nothing better than getting the person to play himself. You know what I mean? Because that way, there's no interpretation.
You don't get someone who acts like they can rage. Get someone who can rage.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
You rage so much.
Yep. I'm the best rager, honestly. Fuck yeah.
Chloe, I remember. Now, I don't know if you have any answers. Do you have any answers that you can think of?
Oh, yeah, I think I have two.
Because I know one of them, and if this is either one of the ones you're going to say, or it's a third one that you forgot of. Iron Man.
Yes, I've been saying this for years.
You have been saying this for years. I actually remember this.
Was that going to be one of them?
Yeah, it is one of them. So when they announced the Iron Man films, I immediately thought Josh Brolin.
I have no idea who that is.
I will show you.
Oh no, wait, was that the guy you were talking about earlier?
Thanos.
Yeah,
Thanos,
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
I don't remember what he looks like.
Oh my gosh, he's the image of just with the goatee and everything of this kind of grittier, not grittier, but this more serious, just millionaire. I don't know. He's just the perfect Iron Man. And when I heard Robert Downey Jr., I was really upset. But then I saw Robert Downey Jr. and it just made sense.
He did a really good job, yeah.
Such a good job. I hated his performance for a while just because it wasn't Josh Brolin. But no.
You know,
I gotta give him credit.
I see it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I see it, but I just seen what is it?
Robert Downey Jr.?
Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man for so long. I just picture him being Iron Man.
No,
it's hard to picture someone else as Iron Man.
No,
yeah.
I definitely see it. You're right, it's hard. You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Iron Man 3, right?
Never seen
Probably one of the more critically acclaimed Iron Mans, I think. Like, as far as I've heard, you know, like, everyone's like, oh, Iron Man 3 is so good, you know? I watched it when we were donating plasma. Like, I saw it, and I was like...
That was the third one?
Yeah, I was watching it, and I was like, I don't remember any of this. Like, I was like, I remember that, that one bad guy... but I don't remember the rest, any of this. So I was like, man, I remember maybe the ending where like he destroys all of his suits or whatever like that, and that's about it. I can't remember anything else. But then the first one, I remember everything that happened in the first one. I remember the second one. I remember everything that happened in the second one. I actually remember.
I like the ending.
I remember the second one. I remember the second one more than any of the other movies. I'm not saying it's the better movie. I don't know. I can't remember. I have to rewatch them. But I remember everything from the second movie. I remember. You know, he's in the race. Oh,
he's in the second race. Movie sucks.
He's in the race, and then that guy has that thing, and he whips the thing.
That movie is so bad.
But he has an Iron Man suitcase.
He does?
Do you remember the briefcase? That was a cool briefcase. It's just a briefcase that he holds around, that he put on the floor, and he steps on it, and it turns into the suit, and it warps around.
I don't remember that, because I just forgot most of the movie. That's the only part I remember is the part that you mentioned where... is his name Whiplash? I think.
I don't know.
That might be his name. They picked a horrible villain.
Well, in case you don't remember the rest of it, you know, he does that bad guy thing, and then there's that other guy that wants to make the drones, and he makes the drones, and he's like, "Oh, drones better," or whatever. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
he's
a little bit.
He's like, I want you to make suits," and he's like, "No, drones better. Trust me," whatever like that. And then at the end, they have that one scene in that one place where all the drones come down, and they attack them all.
I don't remember that at all.
And he's with his friend, War Machine, and they're all cool and they're fighting, And he does that one thing where he's like, I got this. And he brings out his weapon and he's like, it like powers up and it shoots at him and it just hits him and it falls on the floor. And it's very underwhelming. You don't remember that at all?
No, not at all.
Dude, that's like, I remember that so much. And then he goes and eventually he saves Pepper Potts or whatever like that. And they have this nice moment. And then isn't War Machine behind him? He's like, oh, hey, can I keep the suit or some funny thing like that?
Look, no matter what you say, I'm not going to remember.
Do you guys remember that?
Never seen it.
I do remember that.
Do you remember everything I'm saying?
I remember most of what you said. Okay. I feel like 2 was the cheesiest out of all of them, from what I remember. But
it's just the one that I remember the most.
There's one part.
I remember every detail from it.
There's one part in the 3rd movie where he's got like this PTSD or something from the wormhole in Avengers.
Yeah.
And then the kid so he's like signing the picture and he starts to have an anxiety attack and the kid whispers in his ear how'd you get out of the wormhole? And then he fucking leaves and freaks out, goes into a suit. I could have sworn that scene was in Captain America. I thought that was Captain America because doesn't he have PTSD too?
Who?
Captain America?
Yes.
Yeah, so I could have sworn that was from that and not from Iron Man. So I was watching it when we were donating plasma and I was like, what? That doesn't make sense to me. I was like, my memory is so clear that this was in Captain America.
You know what we have to do?
We need to rewatch.
I was going to say we have to watch.
I already did that.
Every single
I did that
movie.
not even a year ago.
Do it again.
My memory's so bad I forgot.
Update, really quick update. I found my pencil.
Nice.
It was just next to my foot.
Nice.
I should probably write down the timestamp. What was your second one? You had a second one, Chloe.
Well, actually, mine barely counts because they are remaking it, and they did consider this person, but she said no. Anne Hathaway as Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah, they're remaking Mary Poppins.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Oh, you guys didn't know that?
I didn't know.
No, I knew that. But that's just so weird that they're remaking Mary Poppins.
It is.
Like, why are they remaking Mary Poppins?
I don't
That's
want
such an
them to
old
do that.
movie and so good. And...
Man, you're right. I could totally see Anne Hathaway doing that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's her grandma.
No way.
Wait.
No, oh God, guys, Princess.
Oh my
Princess
God.
Diaries.
Okay.
I'll take
I was
that.
like, I was
not
starting
her
to
actual
freak out for a second.
grandma.
Like, you're kidding me.
Yeah, I was like, nah,
This lineage of
No.
fantastic actors.
Guys.
That's hilarious.
I started to freak out her. I was like, no way. Who would play? Who do you think would play?
Bert.
Yeah.
Chimney guy.
Jim. Yeah.
I have no idea who's gonna play.
Because
No
he's
one
so
can
good.
play it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you guys do not know this, but Dick Van Dyke was my childhood first ever crush.
I know that.
I love him so much. Yeah.
Did you guys know that?
I cannot see anyone replace him.
Dick was my first childhood crush, and it still is.
It?
Yeah.
Or he?
It.
Oh,
It.
Go on.
Beautiful.
go on.
But that's it.
That's it?
That's all I can think of recasting.
Okay. Well, man, I'm trying to think about this and like, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's really hard. Like, cause a lot of the actors that play their characters, I think, are
do a really good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they're like iconic and
that's why I like the shows that I like because of the actors and how good they do. So it's kind of hard to think someone who would switch as an actor in a show you already like because of the actor.
I just had one and I completely forgot about it. I thought of it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say this, and then I just forgot it in the whole process of Andrew speaking.
Okay, I got this. Captain Hook instead of him, Andrew Lincoln.
Oh God, no.
No.
I was thinking like Captain Hook as Hawkeye.
Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Man.
As Hawkeye, to replace Hawkeye,
Or Loki.
that'd be interesting. Oh, Loki, I could.
That
Yeah,
would be interesting.
I could definitely see Loki. Oh, God.
Oh.
Captain Hook is so good.
Okay.
Okay, I remember what I was gonna say. Now, here's the thing. This one's gonna be a little, I would say, not controversial, but I might not be in the majority. I think for the most part, because here's the thing: this person cannot be recasted. This is not under any circumstance a recast. Like, oh, I want this person to be recasted.
You're talking about Marty McFly, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
No, I actually
Good.
thought, like, as I was saying it, I thought, oh, they're probably gonna think I'm talking about.
Do you know what I just learned not too long ago? There was a different actor for Marty McFly originally.
Yeah, there was.
Who wasn't? Do you know?
Some guy.
I don't know. Here, I'll look it up right now.
They
when
went
you guys
through.
talk. But
They went through like
please.
they had actually recorded scenes of it with him.
They said they were about
That's
80.
so
They said they were about
But they said-
85% done with the film before they
No,
decided.
they
to
were
switch.
85% done or whatever with his stuff.
With his stuff. Yeah.
Hold on,
Wow.
Yeah, and then they were like, no, we don't. There was just something with it. He got paid and everything, but he never got any like
They didn't think that the comedy in the script was good enough for.
Wow, I feel so bad for that
Eric
guy.
Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz, that sounds familiar.
Let me see what he's in.
I definitely know this guy, but I
It's
don't...
this guy right here.
What?
Apparently but like I don't know. He's like a.
what was he in?
Like they thought it was too sexualized or something, the way he did it or something like that. That's what I heard.
Oh.
Filmography. Okay. Fast Times at
Richmond High. Yeah.
Surf 2, Running Hot, The Wildlife, New Kid, Mask.
No, yeah, I know who he is now.
Oh, okay. I don't know who he is. Rocky Dennis. I don't know. Codename Emerald, Some Kind of Wonderful, Lionheart,
Mm-hmm.
Sister, Grease Leg. Wait, hold up.
Yeah, it was smart of them to change it. I just don't see
He was in
him.
Pulp Fiction.
He was in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, he was.
Who was he in Pulp Fiction?
This guy named Lance. I don't. Wait, hold up. I want to look at the rest really quick.
This is so important right now.
It is very important to me because I want to know who this guy is, like 100%.
Who was he in Pulp Fiction?
He was in Hercules.
He was the porn dungeon. He was in that scene. I think he was a shop owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he died, right? The shop owner?
Oh, yeah.
Did the shop
I was like, no, he's. I was looking at his
He's-
film.
No,
he's
that's
still
an
alive.
actor.
Yeah. No wonder that name sounded so familiar. It's on my wall.
Eric Stoltz?
Oh yeah, because of Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
Oh, really?
Fiction, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
he's on the.
He's on the cover.
Yeah, he's not on the cover.
Not on the cover, but he's
his
like in the
name's
name.
on. Yeah.
Oh.
This is
Okay.
him in Back to the Future 2, or not number 2, but as well. See?
Why would he be in the Back to the Future poster?
No, I didn't say he's in the Back to the
Oh,
Future.
okay, my bad.
I said he's in Back to the Future 2,
I don't like.
but I meant as well, not
Chloe, can you be
number
here?
2.
Can you grab?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I can think of for.
computer charger.
That's all I can think of for actors or anything. That what I want
Can
to
you please
replace.
unplug the top one and plug that in, and then plug it up?
What's going on?
I have to plug my laptop in. This
Is it
time.
dying?
Yeah, otherwise, all of this would have been for nothing. And this is a really good. This is good so far. I
Me
like
gusta.
this. Maybe we should just permanently get rid of Omar. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't think
Nah,
it's not Omar.
I thought you were saying something like.
Yeah, I was saying something. Hold up, let me plug my. Priority number 1 is computer. That way it doesn't die.
No, priority number 1 is you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks, Andrew.
you're our priority.
Thanks, Andrew.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh. Never mind. But okay, mine isn't going to be very popular. I think I've had a general discussion with all of you about this, and I think I've had a general discussion with you, Chloe, and I didn't think you liked it. But basically, not redo the movies, not recast this person, but if they ever decided to do remakes, which they're not going to, which is perfectly fine with me, and I hope they don't. But if they ever decide to do remakes, and they're like, maybe they change the name even. But I think a great Indiana Jones style person would be Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
could
that.
see him in the hat and the outfit and the whip. You know, there's just something about, and like his shirt's kind of undone a little bit, so he's got like that chest hair coming through. And he's got the hat on. I could just see a poster in my mind of him. I don't know why. And he's got the light behind him, and he's like looking off into the distance, and he looks like he's about to move. And then like there's a girl like around his shoulder, and some other little kid or something. I don't know.
I don't disagree entirely. I do see him as kind of an Indiana Jones character. It's just I feel like he's already done that with Lost World. Did I say Lost World?
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Jurassic World.
You're right,
Yeah.
but at the same
So
time,
I don't feel like he would want to do it.
You're right. He's already gone with it, even with Guardians. He's already that kind of person with Guardians, where he's okay.
Kinda.
You can't tell me that the very first scene isn't reminiscent of Indiana Jones, where he sees this thing on the thing and he's like going to grab it or whatever like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
That was
He's
not
wa-
the first thing.
Well,
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't the first thing.
well, you know what? One of the first scenes in the movie is him going up to the thing, grabbing it, and he does the whole like.
Yeah, could have
I'm
sworn
a-
it was the first thing.
He's like, I'm a thief. I'm taking this stuff. He's not, gonna use it for archaeological purposes. but it's like he's sneaking into this place and he's gonna take this thing, and it almost looked like he could have very easily grabbed it and done the whole switcheroo, but like he just grabbed it.
Touching each other right now.
So in my opinion, it was like he walks into this place, he sees that thing in the distance, and he walks slowly towards it, and he's going to grab it. That's very reminiscent of Indiana Jones, right? So it's very similar feel, and like you said with Indiana or Jurassic Park, of course.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World. You're right. I'm sorry. Again, very similar role.
Oh yeah, I could see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
I totally see it.
Yeah, I see it.
I love Chris Pratt.
I like him too.
I know it was like a rumor at one point too that he would be Indiana Jones.
No, yeah, I thought I heard that.
Yeah, I think a lot of our choices are based off of rumors.
I don't think Josh Brolin was ever mentioned as Iron Man.
Or Captain America.
Okay.
But in Captain America, definitely
he didn't
not.
say all of them.
I didn't.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
But
You said most.
But I said a lot.
A lot of
our choices.
What constitutes a lot?
I think
more than one.
I think like the writers and even Steven Spielberg and stuff, they all said like they're never gonna make a remake of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I thought I heard that too.
They'd be completely open to making like
I thought it was
with his son or like with a different with a
I
different.
thought it was confirmed that they're
actor,
making another one.
or like with maybe a different.
No, like for sure, like with
Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
they'll make more with Harrison Ford, but like they were not going to make like with a different actor. They're not basically. They're never going to make Indiana Jones with not Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
they're going to
cool.
make a different. It could be something Jones, like the son Jones, whatever. Jessica Jones, starring
his daughter.
Jessica Jones, starring Chris Pratt
as
Jessica.
No.
Or Kristen Ritter.
Kristen who?
Ritter.
Oh, Kristen Ritter. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you said Chris and Raider. And then you said Raider. I thought of Indiana Jones. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Omar's favorite movie, by the way.
What?
Rest in peace, Omar. Oh, Indiana Jones.
What?
Indiana Jones was Omar's favorite movie.
Oh, really?
Series.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one is his favorite out of the three.
The first one?
Out of the four, sorry. I don't think it's the fourth one.
I remember I guessed correctly one time.
I think it was the first one.
Raiders
I was
of
saying
the
first
Lost Ark?
one. And you said no.
I didn't say no. I said corrected myself to say not 3, 4. Yeah.
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 R.I.P. Omar.
I can't. R.I.P. Omar. I'm so sorry.
I love you, Omar.
I'm sure Omar would have a fantastic time talking about all these topics, but he died.
He did.
And he's probably looking up at us
Rippity rip.
from hell.
Oh my god. I just got it. Like when you said look it up, I thought about it for a second.
I shouldn't have even said from hell because it would just been.
No, it would have made
nice
sense.
little joke to just have someone.
I'm just touching everyone.
Omar doesn't believe in stuff like that.
You're
so
right.
He's just in ground or
in
ashes.
Ground. Oh yeah.
Or a
true.
tree.
I see what you mean. 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not dead.
Or in the
like
ocean, because I think
he's not dead yet.
he said when we hit his body into the ocean.
He's fish food.
Yeah. Fish are friends, not food.